Shalom, shalom, Israel. First and foremost, I want to give all honor, glory, and praise unto YAHAWAH, by Hashem, YAHAWASHI, by Hashem, Ruach. Double honors to the elders and apostles of the great millstone. And shalom to the mighty Akim Wakwafim who are diligently waiting to be delivered from this foul captivity and may or may not look like the other nations, but are actually Yasharallah. This is Brother Kawakam coming at you with another lesson. In today's lesson, we're going to be talking about these whole zombie animals. Apparently, there was zombie deers, and when I say zombie, it's not. I don't think it's. I don't know. I genuinely don't know. But all it looks like is it's just like they have these boils on their face and horns and stuff like that. These growths, and it looks so weird. As a matter of fact, I'll just get you a picture because I'm not gonna play the video. I will link the video in the description, and he does go a lot into the articles, but basically what happened was there's like you see these boils and whatever, like I don't know, it's like their skins are looking so strange and warped, all right? And on top of that, it's not just one animal, it's multiple. It's squirrels, it's rabbits, and it's deers, and apparently it's transferable from squirrel to squirrel, deer to deer, and rabbit to rabbit. And on top of that, which is what the brother actually went into when he was reading the stuff, is that they were saying that this cannot be transferred to another animal. They're identifying each of them by animal, each weird growth or disease by animal. And they're saying, oh yeah, don't worry about it, you guys, it's not gonna affect humans. But then in the thing about this is that people are drawing conclusions to the game The Last of Us, because I don't remember how the game starts. I never played it. I only saw some of it, and even now I barely remember it. But basically the difference between this and the actual game is that the game is about fungus, and I don't think fungus, well, I don't know about fungus, but basically they're saying the thing about fungus is that fungus is a different type of disease where it's not as easily fixable, all right, compared to other diseases. I think it's impossible. I think they said it's impossible to actually clean it. But anyway, Slocky, going back into this whole thing, there's these zombie freaking things with these weird stuff, with these weird growths on them. They look very weird. And there's also deers and things. Now, the stuff about this is that they were saying, oh yeah, you don't have to worry, it's not transferable to humans and or dogs or stuff like that. And I'm over here thinking like, wow, like I personally don't believe that, regardless of whether it's true or not. This type of stuff, it's like they're trying to make people be calm, and they're also saying that this shit is natural, this is normal, and that's not normal. That is impossible. You cannot convince me that these types of squirrels, and the fact that it's transferable and stuff like that from skin on skin contact is a normal thing. Like this is genuinely like actually disgusting. All right, but what I do want to point out is because just like with the the bat virus, I think I can say that the bat virus, all right, that happened a couple of years ago. This is the similar. This is sounding similar to that exact same thing. Now, Matthew 24:7, for nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom, and there shall be famines and pestilence and earthquakes in diverse places. Okay, where the fact of the matter is that there's going to be pestilences. This is the main thing, pestilences, which let's actually get to the dictionary definition of the word pestilence: a fatal epidemic disease, especially bubonic plague. Basically, a disease that is, it's like not a disease. A disease. All right, that's basically the thing. That's what pestilence is, and this is what we are potentially going to see, where you have these animals that might infect the people. And again, these people are claiming that this is normal, but I honestly don't believe that this is normal, and I don't believe that this is not potentially infect humans as well. I honestly believe that we are definitely in danger should people decide to say, oh, it's a fine. I want to get close. I want to touch this. I want to examine this, because I think they said that they weren't going to check or try to identify what more on it. Right here it says, I would not recommend trying to capture a squirrel that has the virus. Webb told the Bangor Daily News it is naturally occurring and will run its course in time. The ugly growths will typically heal of their own accord without the need for any medication, but from time to time cases of squirrel fibromatosis can affect internal organs and lead to death. So basically over here saying, oh yeah, don't worry about it, but by the way, this disease can lead to death in the squirrels. All right, and it's only where is it? And it's the only disease that can turn otherwise cute animals into nightmare fuel. And yeah, like this is the stuff where they're saying, where, oh yeah, it's fine, like everything's gonna be good, you guys don't need to worry about it, stuff like that. Where in actuality, like I think that this is another snare from Esau to try to get people to lower their guards and stuff like that. And then, okay, well, we're gonna be faced with another pestilence, which, by the way, called LAWAYA, especially after we read Matthew chapter 24 verse 7. Because if this is more and more pestilences, all right, then that just means that we're just that much closer to the end. Now let's continue on. Sirach chapter 10 verse 2. As the judges of the people is himself, so are his officers, and what manner of man the ruler of the city is, such are all they that dwell therein. And that's the thing where the same way that we are Slakia, the same way that we try our best to follow after our Lord YAHAWAH, the people, the Babylonians, they're going to follow after their leader, which is, the leaders of Babylon, the elites and stuff like that, and they're going to just believe in whatever they say. As a result of that, when they tell them, oh, you can do this, oh, you can drink bleach, or you can drink freaking poisons, it's good for you, and then the people actually do it, they're being destroyed by their own leaders. And that's basically what Esau is doing. Esau doesn't care about letting some of his people die. All right, he does not care about his people, and he wants to destroy us, but he's willing to allow his people to die as well in order to get the desired outcome. All right, so continuing on, Jeremiah chapter 6 verse 17. Also I set watchmen over you, saying, hearken to the sound of the trumpet, but they said, we will not hearken. And that's another thing where we are the watchmen. We're supposed to be warning you, telling you all this stuff, but when we speak it, when we give the warnings, okay, well, because I'm over here, I'm telling you right now, stay away from from those squirrels and stuff like that. Don't let them touch you. And like, honestly, like if you have the leniency to do so, you should do your best to try to stay at home as much as you can. Okay, because this is it is not good to try to spend your free time outside, stuff like that. Obviously there are certain things that you do, of course, where you need to go out for work, you need to go out for whatever stuff you have to do. Of course you can do that, but in terms of like, oh, you want to spend your free time at home rather than trying to spend your free time going out and doing something. Okay, you don't need to do that. Anyway, continuing on, for their quote-unquote watchmen, Esau's watchmen, they are telling them, oh yeah, don't worry about that, it's nothing serious, you guys don't need to worry about it. And again, this is like setting they're basically setting traps for those people. Now Psalm 35 verse 8, let destruction come upon him at unawares, and let his net that he hath hid catch himself into that very destruction, let him fall. And this is the thing where we're watching right now, where destruction is going to come for the people that follow after their wicked ruler, their wicked leader, Esau Edom. And as a result of that, because Esau is not giving people proper warnings and not leading them properly, he just all he cares about, oh yeah, you guys can do whatever you want, it's fine. And then everyone just completely is, getting sick, getting destroyed, having a whole bunch of terrible stuff happen to them as a result of it. It's like they're not being properly taken care of, all right, or properly advised, okay, by their experts, all right, in these fields. So of course, the same person that, let me see if I have it actually. Psalm 64 verse 5, they encourage themselves in an evil manner, they commune of laying snares privily, they say, who shall see them? So they're setting these snares up, and then, okay, well, when it's time, the snares are going to fall upon them, or they're going to fall in their own, they're going to dig a ditch, and they're going to fall into the ditch themselves, all right? Now, Psalm chapter 37 verse 24, no, Matthew chapter 15 verse 14, let them alone, they be blind leaders of the blind, and if the blind lead the blind, both shall fall into the ditch. So basically, again, it goes to show that their leaders are blind, their leaders are telling these people stuff that will end up destroying them. It's like we should be warned about this stuff. We should know, like, what is this stuff, who is making this stuff, who is causing this stuff to happen, like what type of, and Slaki, that's another thing where this is quote unquote natural. When I say natural, I don't mean literally natural as in like in nature, but I mean natural for what happens in Esau's society when Esau is in rule, where people and even the animals hate how Esau is ruling and hate how Esau is abusing his power and just ruining things and making things so uninhabitable. As a result of that, we see how terrible things are. We see how things are just not going as they should, because he is, in that, wicked mindset. He is in that self-destructive, as well as, trying to destroy his own people, okay, where we're suffering as a result of his inability to lead the people, okay, especially given that he's in the leadership position, and on top of that, again, the Lord blinded Esau Edom. Now, with that being said, Psalm 34 verse 24, though he fall, he shall not be utterly cast down, for the Lord upholdeth him with his hand. And now the Lord is going to make sure that we don't fall. And when it says he, it's referring to specifically the elect, okay, the people that follow after YAHAWAH. So YAHAWAH, he's not going to make it so that we being followers of YAHAWAH can fall. We're going to be taken care of. We're going to be able to make it through and maneuver, because the Lord's going to find a way, or make a way for us to be able to be delivered, or to get out of whatever hardships that we're in. All right, and it's just something to remember, especially during whatever hardships that we're going through, and especially when you hear about stuff like this, all right, with this whole zombie squirrels, zombie deer, zombie rabbits, and stuff like that, where you have enough common sense through the spirit and power of Yahawadah that, okay, what, I'm just going to stay away from this. I'm going to try to limit the times that I go outside and whatnot. I'm not just going to go outside for no reason and whatnot. All right, and I don't even know where they were saying that it was at. Oh, it's in various states, so Slovakia. So yeah, it's not even in just one location. I thought it was in just one location, but it's even worse, or worse than I thought. Now next, which actually, again, how can you say that it's so natural if it's only happening in just various states in America? All right, like that's the type of weird stuff that goes on, where they will try to rationalize them just being demons and their inability to properly have a working and proper society. All right. Now, 2 Corinthians chapter 2 verse 11, lest Satan should get an advantage of us, for we are not ignorant of his devices. And again, just to bring it home, we are not supposed to be ignorant of his devices, as in, like, we're supposed to know that, whenever, as a matter of fact, let me get that, okay? Bear with me, I'm trying to find it. Slocky, bear with me one moment. I think I got it. Oh, Proverbs. I don't know why. That was weird. Proverbs 26, verse 25. When he speaketh fair, believe him not, for there are 7 abominations in his heart. So, yes, when Esau is saying, oh, yeah, it's fine. Oh, this, that, and the third. Or whenever he's trying to say that this is this is for the betterment of people, then that's when you know that he's lying in this. Or there's some actual, like, hidden agenda behind it. Okay, that was also for the C9B. All right, where they said, oh yeah, let's get the blacks first and whatnot. So yeah, in 2 Corinthians 2:11. So yeah, we read, we're not ignorant to his devices, and we're not ignorant to how the devil operates. So we need to watch out for that, and don't let him manipulate or deceive us. So with that, I praise this most edifying. I want to give all honor, glory, and praise unto YAHAWAH, Shem, YAHAWASHI, Shem, Kwak, Wadash, double honor to the elders and apostles, great millstone of Wadball, Shalom.